Hey Kim, I hope you're having a happy and healthy weekend. I just wanted to film part 2 of the video and show you a few more of the core and shaping exercises that I like to do every single day to stay nice and fit and keep my posture looking strong. So the first thing I always do is my plank holds. So I usually start with my front plank. So onto your elbows, with shoulders right over the top of where your elbows are, making sure your hips are tucked under, nice and round, and really lifting up through the chest as high as you can. And I'll do about 1 minute hold in this position, and then turn over to the side. So move your hand flat onto the floor, and keep your shoulder over the top of where your elbow is, making sure your feet are in the same line as where the elbow is, and then lifting up that spare arm. And I'll do a hold for 1 minute on this side as well. And for an extra challenge, on the last 10 seconds or so, you can also lift up your leg too and try and just hold your base with one foot and just one elbow. And then we'll do the other side as well. And from there, I will move into my rocks. So I go back into the first position and then do about half the time, so 30 seconds worth of rocking back and forth. So I call it the praying mantis because it does look a little bit like you're a praying mantis moving forwards and backwards. And then for the side rocks, they're just dipping the hip down to the floor and then back up as high as you can. So I'll do a set of 30 seconds on each side with that as well, and then move into the dish hold. So I do remember hearing something about the traditional dish position not being too great for some of the internal muscles in the body. So a modified way that you could try is to keep your feet pressed flat on the floor for extra support, and then just put your lower back onto the floor. So really round your back in the exact same way we did for plank, and then just lie down about halfway and really focus on pushing the lower back into the floor. So the area where the belly button is, really squeezing that and pressing it straight down into the floor, and about 1 minute's worth of holding here. And then for the side dish, you set up nice and straight, just like for the plank. So straight open body, and then you place your outside hand flat on the floor, and then wrap your other arm around, and then use the hand that's on the ground to press and lift up your shoulders and feet from the floor. And that will really engage all of the obliques, the side abdominal muscles. And hold that one again for about 1 minute. And the same on the other side. And then on your tummy, stretch out your arms and legs and lift up and hold arch. So lifting your legs and arms as high from the floor as you can. And then all of the rocks for these ones, again about 30 seconds worth, you would do swimmers on your tummy. And then for these side rocks, wrap your arm around again, and then use this arm to initiate some rocking in a sort of seesawing action. So shoulder down and feet up and shoulder down. Trying to really maintain the exact same shape, but just rocking it from side to side. And then for the front dish, you can do some kicks. So go back into that nice round shape, and then you can stretch your legs. And then when I finish all of those, I will lie back, press my elbows into the floor, and really focus on pushing the lower back into the floor again, and do a set of 30-second kicks. Lie down, straight tight legs, lift them up just a fraction, and kicking like you're swimming through the pool. And then after those, I usually like to go into bicycle. So about 30 seconds of bicycle. And finally scissor. You probably already know some of these from ballet. I used to do this when I did ballet to really help focus on the strong turnout in the legs and hips. And then when all that's finished, then I usually go into some of these. So jump up into your front support shape and then bring your knee right up to where your elbow is. And that is pretty much a summary of what I like to wake up and do every morning. And then if I have a bit more time, I'll usually run into doing some more upper body, like handstands, and then maybe some squats as well. And then go about my day and hopefully do another one when I get home in the evening. Well, thank you for watching and have an awesome weekend. Bye!